Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. OPEC Plus extends crude output cuts, EPA softens climate rule, and S&P's biggest influencers, a market update. B of A adjusts S&P 500 target amid insider trading trends. Potential M&A deals on the horizon with Hess, Pioneer Natural, and Splunk in focus. Dune 2-foot shatters box office records while Xcel Energy faces lawsuit over Texas wildfire. Plus, Macy's entices higher bid from investor group. Stay tuned after this short ad break to delve deeper into these headlines and more. The organization known as OPEC Plus has made the decision to persist in decreasing oil production by 2 million barrels daily until the conclusion of June. This action supports pricing and prevents an excess. Saudi Arabia is responsible for half of these reductions. Even with disruptions in shipping from the Middle East due to regional conflicts, Brent crude maintains a steady price around $80 a barrel this year, thanks to ample supplies.
The administration under President Biden has made the decision to leave out current natural gas power facilities from suggested carbon regulations, thereby diluting an important greenhouse gas regulation. However, the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, maintains its goal to establish standards by April with the aim of lowering carbon emissions from coal and newly established gas-fired power plants. This action taken by the EPA has sparked worry among environmental organizations and utility firms regarding grid dependability and the legal aspects of mandating specific technologies.
The Standard & Poor's 500 has kicked off the year robustly, boasting a return of 7.1%. This is primarily attributed to increased multiples and enhanced fundamentals. Key players driving this surge include Nvidia, Meta, Microsoft, and Amazon. Conversely, Apple and Tesla have negatively impacted the market's performance. Thus far this year, growth stocks are surpassing value stocks in performance.
Bank of America Securities forecasts a rise of 5% in the wider market by the end of this year, even with possible setbacks. They have increased their S&P 500 price target from 5,000 to 5,400. However, they warn that their optimistic outlook has diminished due to a positive shift in Wall Street sentiment. In their bearish scenario, they predict the S&P could fall to 4,100, while in their bullish scenario they foresee a surge up to 6,500.
Activity related to insider trading has seen a decline following the stock rally in 2023, according to the equity team at Citi. They suggest that this presents a mixed signal for potential future returns. It's observed that when insiders buy, it often correlates positively with forward returns. On the other hand, insider selling is usually indicative of good timing but shows a weaker correlation. It's worth noting that most significant insider purchases are not within the technology sector. Companies where top buying activity is observed include VF Corporation and Carnival Corporation, while top selling activity is seen at NVR and Airbnb.
Cisco is set to acquire Splunk for $28 billion, and ExxonMobil's deal with Pioneer Natural Resources, worth $59.5 billion, are both anticipated to finalize within this year. This information comes from Roy Barron of Westchester Capital. In addition, he pointed out Chevron's contentious purchase of Hess Corp for $53 billion. Nippon Steel also has plans to acquire U.S. Steel for a sum of $14 billion. Campbell's Soup is expected to complete its acquisition of Sovo Brands for $2.7 billion as well. However, there are uncertainties surrounding Kroger's nearly $25 billion acquisition of Albertsons.
Dune Part 2 has exceeded all box office predictions, amassing a total of $81.5 million in North America alone. This marks the most successful debut of the year. On a global scale, the film has earned $178.5 million, with almost half of these domestic sales coming from premium large formats such as IMAX and Dolby Cinema. Despite this triumph, shares in Warner Bros. Discovery have seen a decrease of 24% this year.
Xcel Energy, a prominent energy company, is currently under legal scrutiny. A homeowner from Texas, Melanie McQuitty, has filed a lawsuit against them. She claims that the company's defective power equipment ignited the most extensive wildfire ever recorded in Texas history. This devastating fire has resulted in 2 fatalities and obliterated over 1 million acres of land. In response to these allegations and the ongoing investigations into the fire's origins, Excel's shares have experienced a significant drop of 14%. The company has expressed its commitment to fully cooperate with all investigative efforts.
Ark House Management, in conjunction with Brigade Capital Management, have raised their acquisition bid for Macy's by an additional $1 billion. The new offer stands at $24 per share, bringing the total to a substantial $6.6 billion. This revised proposal signifies a 33% increase from Macy's closing price as of last Friday and comes on the heels of a previously declined proposal in December. And that's a wrap on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Keep investing in your knowledge. We'll be back tomorrow with more insights. Stay financially savvy. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Good night for now, until we cross paths again tomorrow.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.